Hi, I'm Claudia St. I'm the president of Affinity HR Group. We are your HR partner and resource. During the recent global pandemic, what we've realized is that while we're all in the same sort of perfect storm, we are oftentimes in very different positions. Lisa Ritchie, our VP of Recruiting and Talent Selection, says even though we may be in the same storm, we're in different boats. So I wanted to address actually in these two videos some issues relating to things that you may be doing depending on which boat you're in. And I'm going to simplify the exercise for being in the boat that's riding the high tide, has been very busy, your business has not fallen off, perhaps it's even increased, and you're in a position of winning in this moment in time. There are also those that are in a boat in a different tide, and those companies are having to deal with very different situations. So we're going to address those issues in a separate video. For those that are riding high, one issue that has been difficult for a lot of businesses for a very long time is hiring effective talent, good, solid talent. Believe it or not, now is the time to start thinking about who do you have on your bus, who are the right people that are going to get you where you need to be going forward. This is an ideal time to start the process of hiring, even if you're not quite ready to pull the trigger. This is the time to think strategically about what you're going to need, not just to get out of this storm, but to take you through the next 3 to 5 years. Because if you're effective at this hiring, these people will be with you in the next 3 to 5 years. Think about really what are you looking to do? What do you need to do differently? What kind of talent and expertise? What kind of personalities? What kind of background are you looking for? Now is the time really put pen to paper, think about who you're looking for. If you have done that, we do encourage you to start the hiring process a little earlier than you normally would, because it takes about 60 to 90 days to fill a position. Sometimes we're as quick as early as 45 days if our labor pool is right and our qualifications and selection criteria is broad enough. But if you're looking for somebody who's pretty specific, who has a specific background, or in a market area that's very tight, it's going to take a while. If you are hiring now, we encourage you to get very familiar with all of the different web tools out there to do virtual hiring. We've been working with online job boards for a long time, so that hasn't changed, but the process of interviewing candidates, particularly when we're still socially distancing, is different. I encourage you to have a variety of options for your talent so that they have options that they're comfortable with. You want to build extra time around those interviews so that you can make up for some of that technical challenge. My audio is not working, my video won't turn on, my dog is barking in the background. All of these challenges that we have never really had to deal with in the past. I still encourage you to do panel interviews so that you have a variety of people picking up on the verbal and nonverbal cues that you're getting during that interview process. I also encourage you to have preparation in advance of the questions that you're going to ask, because it's even more odd to do a panel interview when you're not prepared and don't know who's going to be talking next when you're on a video, because you cannot look around the room and pick up the verbal cues of who's getting ready to jump in. So prepare well in advance for that. The great news is that now that we're all getting used to working from our home offices, your talent pool may be a little bit expanded. Maybe you don't need to look within 20 miles radius of your office anymore. Maybe you could consider somebody working at least part-time from a remote location. That expands the opportunity and the pool of candidates that are available to you. Finally, if you're not quite ready to hire, go through the recruiting process now. You can do a delayed offer so that they know that the job will be offered in a few months down the road. You should also consider offering, if you're going to do that, a sign-on bonus so that they do know that you're serious about hiring. You're just waiting for some circumstances to get in line. And I would encourage you to do all of the regular background screening that you would normally do on a candidate. And if you can do it via Zoom, you'll get even more information out of the people that you're calling on because you'll be able to see their body language. So even though it feels like a very scary time, if you are at all considering hiring people, now is the time to do it, because now is the time when talent is available, the tools are available, and you'll have the opportunity to take your time, find the right person, get the right offer, and if necessary, delay the hiring and onboarding. I hope this helps. If you are lucky enough to be in a position to be hiring, do reach out to us. Our recruiters are standing by and would be happy to help with any of your hiring needs. Take care, and we hope you have a safe and productive work week.